Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. My name is Dr. Iyabo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. If we haven't met, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm a board certified pediatrician, a physician entrepreneur. I'm also a serial entrepreneur. I'm also a business and lifestyle coach. I'm your money to your honey coach. Anything that has to deal with making money and finding your own honey, attracting your own honey, dating and relationships, wealth building, you're on the right page. So welcome to my page. I'm glad you're here. I'm also a lifestyle blogger. I'm a motivational speaker. I love to speak about topics that I'm passionate about. My mission is to really influence as many women as possible to be financially free and to be successful and fulfilled in their relationships. I'm also a mom to 4 kids. I have 2 daughters and 2 stepsons, and I'm married to my honey. I also have a book on Amazon. I'm a published author. If you haven't read my book, the name of my book is Permanent Happiness, and the link will be in my description, so you can also just click the link and purchase my book. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you will hit the subscribe button. So let's just get into it. Today, I really wanted to talk about income streams. Why is it so important for women, especially women in this day and age where we are right now, as times are shifting and times are changing, for women to have several income streams? It's really, really important. You guys have seen what the pandemic has done to most of our lives. You know, some people have suffered immensely during this pandemic and are still suffering. That's even on top of all the lives that have been lost in this pandemic. It's like mind-boggling. You think about it and you're like, how can that be? But times are changing, shifts are happening, and we definitely as women don't want to be left behind. We want to also shift with the times. So I wanted to do a video dedicated just to how and why it is so important to have multiple income streams. So many industries have closed down. The retail industry has been hit really hard, restaurants, regular retail. Meanwhile, some businesses that already have a really good digital presence are actually thriving really well. Some businesses are doing really well, some are collapsing. So the main thing is to know what to invest in now, what kind of business to have, and what to spend your energy on. Again, you know that my platform is all about entrepreneurship. If you've just met me, I'm the entrepreneurship woman. I'm going to do my best to convert as many women as I can into working hard to have their own thing. There's just way too many women employees all over the world. There's not enough of us in leadership positions. There's not enough of us that are building wealth and starting our own businesses. And I'm on a mission to change that. So I know not all of us will be employers. I know not all of us will be our own bosses, but my hope and mission and goal is that all the women that are in my radar, that are in my social media community who know of me, will start to strongly think of being entrepreneurs and having their own businesses. Because I'm telling you, it's hard work. I'm not saying it's easy. It's hard work in the beginning, but over the years, as you scale it and manage it effectively and efficiently, you will build your own empire, and then you'll be able to have time for all other forms of creativity, time for yourself, time to give back to causes. You can be a philanthropist. You'll be able to give back to charities. You'll be able to live your dreams and live in your purpose rather than hustling and dragging yourself out of bed every day to go to a job that you hate. Because a lot of us are employed, but we do those jobs because we have to pay for our bills, because we have to take care of our families. We don't have a choice but to drag ourselves up to do that work because somebody has to pay the bills. But my mission is to try to get as many women as possible to start doing what they love. Because if you're doing a job you love, that business will prosper. There's no way it's not going to do well. If you're committed to it, if you're dedicated to it, you have the proper help, proper business coaches, proper business consultants behind you, helping you, and you're committed to see it succeed, there's no way you won't succeed. So my mission is to get that fear out of women, that imposter syndrome out of women, so that they know that they already have God-given creative gifts to be able to start their own businesses. So I'm going to tell you about my income streams as I am now, and I hope that will encourage you and motivate you to start your own, because in this day and age, being an entrepreneur is key. Obviously, we're all going to be entrepreneurs in different fields, so we're still going to need each other. It's like, even though I have a coaching business, I have a pediatric practice, I'm an author, and all of these things I'm going to tell you, I still need people to work with, right? I still need a CPA, I still need a bookkeeper, I still need a personal assistant, a social media person, a website person. So, you know, we can all, a lot of us can be employers, and we can still make life easier for each other, right? It's not like we're all doing the same thing. And even if we're doing the same thing, there's 8 billion people in the world. So you don't have to worry that there's millions other coaches. Well, there's 8 billion people in the world, and you will find your tribe. You will find the people who want your specific services. So there's no need to be scared that a field is saturated. I hear that all the time. Some of you get into this mindset where you're like, the field is saturated, there's too many people. Don't focus on that. Focus on being a unique you, efficient and properly managed business. Even if there's millions like you, elevate yourself into excellence so that people will look for your own business and you will get your own clients. So there's no need to fear. So again, it's very important, first of all, to be an entrepreneur, and then to have multiple income streams. So I'm going to tell you about myself. My main business that I own is my pediatric practice in Atlanta. This is the 17th year it's open. I started it from zero. I didn't buy a practice from anyone. I scaled it to 7 figures, and that has been my main entrepreneurial business. Now, I started it, I quit my job when I was 32. I was only employed for 9 months. After residency, I worked for somebody for 9 months in a practice. I hated it, and I quit, and I started working on my own. So I haven't been employed by anybody since age 32. I started to work on opening it at age 32. I launched it, it opened when I was 34, and I've had it, and I'm about to be 51. So for 17 years, I've had my own business, and that business has been the main reason that I've been able to also have multiple income streams, because obviously the profits from that business, I've used it to be able to get myself into the position to be able to have other income streams. So aside from my pediatric practice, which I hire doctors and nurse practitioners and support staff, I also have my coaching business, which I actually just launched last year, October of 2020, and it's already doing well. I have my book, Permanent Happiness, which is on Amazon, which people buy. You know, I've had steady sales since I launched it in 2017. I also work for Flow Life. So Flow Life, Flow Health, I keep calling it Flow Life, Flow Health. Flow Health, Flow Life is another business that my husband has his own business, and he's partnered, he works with them, and he has his own business, but that's one of his suppliers. Flow Health. I work for Flow Health, which is a women's wellness app, and I edit pediatric articles for them. And the way that Flow Health found me was because they found a post that I posted on LinkedIn. They visited my blog, then they saw the quality of my writing, and they hired me to start writing for them as well. So first is my practice, then my coaching, then my book. And I have 2 other books that I haven't published that are in line to be published. So you can imagine, I'll say 1.5 books, because the 3rd one I haven't quite finished writing it. So I have other books coming up that I'm going to publish. There will be even more income streams. Then I work for Flow Health. My blogging, again, I haven't directly started earning money from my blog. However, without my blog, I wouldn't have gotten the job from Flow Health. So you see how one thing you do well leads you to be attracted you know, by other businesses. So I'll put my blogging in there as another half income stream, because people visit my blog and they see the quality of my writing and they're impressed and they're like, wow, she's a good writer. And then my speaking, I do get hired to speak as well at virtual conferences. And then I also host my own women's conference. The first one I had was in 2019. That was free. I just had a free one, you know, just to launch my conferences. But last year I actually had a paid conference, which was good because many women signed up. So my practice, number 1, my coaching, number 2, my books, number 3, Flow Health, number 4, my speaking, and my conferences. So that is 6 income streams, and my blogging is kind of half. So 6.5 income streams. So this is my hope and my wish for most of you out there, that you can become your own boss, have one really good business that is doing well, focus on that squarely, put in your best into it, develop it, elevate it, scale it to the point where, you know, it's bringing in good profits. Then from there, you know, I wouldn't advise you obviously to start like 6 income streams in the beginning. No, you're not going to be able to focus properly on one. But I would say you should focus on one business first, scale it, elevate it, make sure you have really good help. Hire me as your business coach so I can help you scale it and give you all the tools to manage it and launch it properly and just have it do really well and have the exact business strategy you need for your business. I can help you with any business you have. It doesn't have to be a medical business. The fundamentals of starting any business is the same. I mean, I do have a medical practice, but then I also write books, I also blog, I also speak. I started a coaching business by myself. So the fundamentals of starting any business, especially now in the online space, is the same thing. Because right now, I'm really coaching women to start online-based businesses, digital-based businesses, because that's the future. And if you have a business now that is offline and it doesn't have an online component, then you really need to rethink it, or you need to hire me so that I can help you have that business have an online presence as well. So this is why it is important to have several income streams, but I would advise you to have the one business first that you'll elevate, that you'll scale over a few years, and then you can start to have multiple income streams. Or if you already have one business that is doing okay, then you can hire me to help you scale that one business, and then simultaneously we can think of adding 1 or 2 other income streams into it. But if you have never started a business, you are new to the entrepreneurial space, I would advise you to focus on one really good business idea first, elevate that, scale it, make sure it's doing well. Then from the profits from that, then you can start to think of other income streams as well, so that you can really dedicate your time to at least making one business option the best it can be, rather than starting 5 businesses, getting burnt out, making a mess of everything. So that is what I would advise. Again, the only reason I have a lot of time now to be able to explore these other things I'm doing, record YouTube videos for you to be able to watch, be able to work from home a lot, have free time. If there wasn't COVID, I'll have time to be able to travel. I've traveled a lot already. Thank God for my successful practice that I've had for 17 years. I also give to my church, I give to charities, you know, so to be able to have, and I have my retirement fund and all of that, to be able to, I'm debt free, to be able to have all of those advantages, it is so crucial to have multiple income streams. Again, if you never want to hear about entrepreneurship, you never want to hear anything about it, then this video isn't for you. But if you're somebody who already has a business and you're thinking of multiple income streams, I'll say that's the way to go. It's not always easy to do it without expert help. So you need somebody like me who's an experienced business coach to help you, or If you've never even had any business at all and you just want to start your first one, then obviously you need an expert to help you as well. Before I started my business at the age of 32, I hired many people to help me. I hired certified coders to help me with medical coding. I paid many medical consultant companies to help me launch my business and just put all the pediatric business strategies into place. So you need experts to help you. There's nothing good in life that comes easy or that comes free, okay? So my main goal for creating this one video is to show you that I have 6.5 income streams. It is to remind you, wake you up that in these times we're in, it is so crucial for you, for us, all us women, to have multiple income streams. Because look at the pandemic, many people have lost their jobs. All those people who lost their jobs, if they had some other side businesses going on that they could fall on, or they had their own business, you know, they would be able to pivot and recalibrate. But if you're employed, you can be let go at any time if the economy isn't good, right? But if you're your own boss and you have different levels of income streams, even if 2 are not doing well and you have 4 or 5 that are doing well, you're okay, right? You'll be able to like tweak things in 1 or 2 of them and still be able to pay your bills. So I hope this video would have at least sparked something in you to help you understand that it is possible. I started building my income streams from age 32. I'm now 51 and I have about 6.5 income streams. Even though the one income stream I had only that from 2004 until 2017. So for 13 years, I had just my practice that I was focused squarely on, that was bringing me enough to be able to, you know, have a really good life. And then after that, my creativity came in from 2017, and that's when everything else started happening. My books, my writing, my speaking, my coaching, all of that. So I'm well placed and well positioned with all my years of experience to be able to help you launch your own successful business as well, or scale your business to be even more successful, or to help you figure out what your gifts are. Because a lot of you don't even know what your gifts are. So my job is to coach you and to help you extract out what your gifts are so that you can use those gifts to create those multiple income streams. So again, I hope this video helped you. I hope it has sparked something in you that it is time for wealth building, it is time for entrepreneurship, and it is definitely time for creating those multiple income streams. Many women are doing it, so there's no reason why you shouldn't be doing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please comment below, ask me any questions you have, give me a thumbs up, give me a heart sign, just comment below. Comments are so important on YouTube, because then the more you comment, the more YouTube will show this video to other women, so that it can help other women, right? We don't want to keep the joy and the fun to ourselves. So if you comment, YouTube will pick that up, that it's a very interactive video, and they'll show it to other people. So please comment, please like the video if you liked it, and I hope you will subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will see you again soon. I do release 2 to 3 videos a week. Make sure you stay connected, and you also can turn on your notification on YouTube for my platform, so that as soon as I release a video, you'll be the first to watch it. Thanks for watching. I love you all. God bless you. See you soon. Bye-bye.